Hello, hello, and welcome to another rendition of Pepper Plays. Today we will continue our seasonal quest through season 20 of Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. Still rocking my Witch Doctor, but I have changed up my build, as you can see. I have gone with the new set, which it's like, I want to say it sounds like Mundungo's, but I'm sure I'm missing a syllable in there. Absolutely. Anyway, so so yeah. So we're co-streaming with Diva Tacular, who is my husband, because we like to play the Diablo together. It's fun. Gonna open the window because it's warm in here. Because it's, what is it? It's like, I don't believe it's 52 out. It feels warmer than that anyway. But yeah, so we're back at the seasonal stuff. I don't know what the challenge rift was. I Oh, I did it. Yeah, it was this monk build, which is not fun. It took me a couple of times. I think I did it. Yeah, there's my time there. I did it in 4 minutes, 5 seconds. Of course, my husband did it in 3 minutes, 48 seconds. Mm. I thought you were going to have a camera. Oh. Oh, right. So we were going to try and have both cameras so we could see Diva as he plays, but that's not happening because computers are dying. This computer's 8 years old. So PC gamers out there completely understand how that works. And when you're unemployed, buying new computer parts is not what you need to be doing yet. Anyway, so I already did this challenge rift, but that's always a great way to start off. I thought it was weird because they're usually the rifts reboot on Tuesdays, but this I feel like I did this rift on Monday or even Sunday. Yeah, we did the rift on Monday, which was weird because, like I said, they usually reboot rifts on Tuesdays when they do whatever, you know, backyard cleaning stuff that they have to do. Um, so there's that. But that's always a great way to start off, the week. Well, with Diablo, do the challenge rift, you get a nice little cache of supplies and money, which is great. It's always great. Anyway, let's enough with the chit chat and get right into the business of, getting some rifts completed as we, what should I set the difficulty? 13. I need to change that because once you're in the game, you can't up the difficulty. You can always lower the difficulty, but you can't up it. Right. And I still haven't finished, so I'm just going to open up the chapters in the rift. I still haven't finished the champion. I need to do my set dungeon. I didn't get around to doing that this week. Life has been weird. Thank you, COVID-19. Which you would think I would have more time to do that, but I was doing things. Anyway, I was doing things. Anyway, but I've also completed, yeah, I completed, we've completed the objectives in the Destroyer chapter. So we're in the Conqueror phase. Well, Diva's in the Conqueror phase. I still have to finish that last chapter with my. Oh, you're still leveling up gems? What the H? So Diva's still leveling up gems because he didn't get the gems he needed for his set till the end of, that first run of Greater Rifts where you get all the gems. So he wanted to wait and level up gems that he needed, which usually makes sense. So can't fault him there. But anyway, in the Conqueror chapter, we have to level 3 legendary gems to 55, complete 2 conquests. We've already completed 1, so we have to do another one. So those are things we still have to do. We have to reach Greater Rift level 60 solo. and use the cube to augment agent legendary item with a 50. So we have to keep leveling gems. And then use the cube to reforge the legendary item. So those are the things left to do. I'm guessing we're just going to be working on leveling some gems, correct? And maybe do a conquest? Maybe. Maybe. We don't know. Maybe. But so yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Again, I'm using the new set build. I've taken my build from Icy Veins. They always have a nice layout of what's going on. There are things I want to think about, things I don't. Sometimes I want to think about this, sometimes I don't. So it's just, thank you, Icy Veins. It's so easy. It's great. It's helpful. But yeah, so I got my Ring of Royal Grandeur, so I get my set bonuses. So I get my 6-piece set bonus from the Mundungu's set, and then I also have the Captain Crimson's Thrust, the pants, and the belt. So I get the 3 set bonus from that, which is great. I got my Barber, which is an essential because instead of dealing direct damage, your Spirit Barrage now accumulates on the target, so that's awesome. And of course, the Gazing Demise is an essential part of a Spirit Barrage build with the Phantasm Rune. This is a pretty, like, you're just kind of running around, hitting Spirit Barrage, maybe some Piranhas, maybe some Voodoo, your Locust Swarm. So yeah, I'm using Spirit Barrage with the Manitau. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Manitau. Rune, Locust Swarm, some Pestilence, Soul Harvest, Languish, Spirit Walk, Severance, some Big Bad Voodoo, Ghost Trance, and Piranado, the rune on Piranhas. And then my passives, Spirit Vessel, the O Pooper, as I like to call it. The O Pooper. Creeping Death, which is, for the Locust Swarm, and Piranhas, which is great. Confidence Ritual, so you deal additional damage to enemies that are within 20 yards. And Graven Justice, which you gain 1% maximum life and mana. Most people who are watching know this routine. So that is my skill layout. You saw my armor layout. I don't know how many Greater Rift keys I have. 1. I have 1 Greater Rift key. How many Greater Rift keys do you have? A couple? Oh, right. Because as you can see on the screen here, my husband has Paragon 640 and I only have Paragon 477. So he's been playing with a friend and he's created a wizard with his friend and they've been rifting it out over there. So he has 2 characters on this season to my 1. So whatever.
Oh, before I forget, you need to turn the music up in game or the sound up.
How do I do that?
Escape, go to options. Where do you think the sound is?
Escape.
Turn the master volume on.
Like that?
You see your ambient sound up right there. So that's not playing.
Oh, yeah.
Because before that was flat. And let's talk about how the video became just you talking and no other sound.
Oh no, that's not good. And turn my headphones down then. Is that good?
So I would turn the music slider at the bottom.
This? Like this? And then turn what down? This? Like this. Oh, right on. Is that good? Okay, hopefully that's better. La la la. That's why, I have him. He's the tech person. I'm just the pretty face. Sure. Anyway. Return to game. So let's do some Nephilim riffs so I can get some keys and, you know, remember how to play this build. That would be great.
To survive the trials?
Oh, didn't want to do that. Or that. Nope, nope, no! Just pressing all the buttons, that's what I'm doing. So as you see, like, I love this rune on Big Bad Voodoo because it follows you. I mean, I have to chuckle because it feels silly sometimes, but it's great because, as most Witch Doctor players know, most of the traditional other runes on Big Bad Voodoo do not follow you. Like, it's just a one and done situation. So I guess I'm just following my husband around here. Who now I can't hear. Have to adjust the volume in my headset. Wrong way. Okay, I had to turn it all the way down because it was pretty loud. And now you're using your whirlwind build? Okay. As you can plainly see, viewers, that is just, you know, that's what he's doing. It's whirlwind build. It's nice. Need to get my stacks of soul harvest up, because that helps me not die. Just gonna speed it up here. Oh, I'll just dead end it there. Oh nope, I died. That's great. Again, I haven't played all week, so. Just getting back into the groove. Take that crafting material. Where'd you go? I'm gonna teleport to you because I can. I should backtrack a little because pick up that crafting material. Ooh, I got a consumable. Oh no, a potion. It looked like I picked up a potion. But how is everybody doing this fine Saturday? It's lovely and sunshiny here in the great state of the OH. Uh-huh. Oh. As we all shelter in place here. Because we... What? Oh, yes. Thank you. No, that's what I need to... Should be using my Piranado. That's what I should be doing. I hate this map. We have talked about this map many times. Neither one of us care for it. It's crap. Crap, crap, crap. But I hope everyone is surviving, staying safe, practicing social distancing, making smart choices. Where are you? I don't know either. We'll teleport to you yet again. It was so fast, and I'm just like, do 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 do. What? Switch to my chicken build. My old pooper just popped. Did you hear him? Oh, okay. La la la. La la. No! Who just charged me? Oh, you stupid jerk. Just charged up in my business. I disagree. Pay attention, Pepper. Pay attention.
This I must wait longer.
Oh. I didn't realize that was a rare pack. That's fun. Oh, good, he spawned. He's over here. Run away. Oh. What happened? I disagree. Where did that guy come from? Who killed me? Ah, stupid oppressors. They charge. Ugh. So annoying. I'm gonna take some tea. Jerkity jerk. So just shout out to my friends who aren't watching.
I need to go back.
My friends who aren't watching. We had a nice happy hour last night where we all met on Google Hangouts and chit-chatted about life, the COVID, you know,
Your valor is
like you do now, because that's our life now. That we can still be social, they're just in different ways. Safer ways. So I did that. It was nice. Nice to chit-chat and see other people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my husband. He loves me. We're pretty okay being together. But it's nice to, you know, talk to other people. Right, honey?
Yes.
Yes, he has his friends in the Dakota, South Dakota, and they video game it up. And has some friends in Florida, and they video game it up. So he's definitely, you know, has that outlet, which is good for him. I fully support this. I mean, I always supported it, right? Yeah. I mean, I wasn't. He plays video games. That's who he is. I'm not that lady who wants to change a man. I don't know where that impetus ever came from. Like, if you didn't like who he was, maybe you shouldn't be with that individual. Do you agree? He agrees. I'm not dispensing relationship advice at all. We're here to play video games. What? What? What did you say? Will you? What is your relationship advice right now, honey? All right then. I think that's pretty solid advice. I do often ask him, I haven't asked you actually lately, where I sit on the crazy meter. Am I still like a solid 3? He hesitated. I want to let you know. He hesitated. 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 Hesitated.
I feel personally attacked.
Hesitated.
You tell him.
What's she doing? What are you gruffing about? Oh, because we're arguing. She doesn't like that. We can't argue. We can't kiss either if she's around, because she'll stick her snoot in between us and then lick Jason. She's like, no, 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 no. Oh, those are good Lakuni Prowlers that I don't need. I don't really need any of this. I don't know. It's not ancient. Because now is at the point where you're looking for ancient gear, right? So if it's not ancient, it's not. So that restores. What's the potion I'm using? Increases life per hit. What's better, life per hit or restores additional life over 5 seconds? I will keep my life per hit. I definitely don't need a Thunder God's Vigor. And I don't think anybody needs the Hallison's Ascent ever. When is that ever part of a build? Is that ever part of a build? When you use Big Bad Voodoo, you mesmerize nearby enemies with your skill, causing them to jump uncontrollably for 8 seconds.
So shut up, then.
Thanks, honey. Sure.
Some technology. Shut up.
I do not have an Aquila Cuirass, so I should definitely... It's always a good piece of armor to hold on to cube. I need to sort through my business here, because it's a little crazy. A little crazy in my inventory. I need to reduce my stock. Did I have a pair of those? Yeah, so I'll get rid of these and replace them with those. Do I want to... it's not something I can... Fa la la la. Magic. That's what that is. Little tea break. Little tea break. Okay. How many keys? I got 3. Do I do another regular? Maybe 1 second? Okay, well if you're gonna take a second, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. Will be RB. Alrighty, sorry about that hiatus. You know, nature calls. Sometimes you need to answer. Are you ready? Alright, we're just going to do another regular rift. Collecting some greater rift keys so we can move on leveling up gems, which is the slog of the season.
You will survive.
We need to do it what? I disagree. I like it. Pepper was slain. What killed me? It's true. I do. Usually a good timed rift is an open one, right? Found the exit. I found a pylon. Don't you have those bracers? No? Oh, I found a pack of stuff. No, I disagree. I disagree. Oh, it's that mechanical keyboard. I'm like, I didn't press that. Except I did. Where's the... Is it over there? The blue is where we come in, right? Alrighty then. Do you want to just teleport to me? I'm here. Oh, okay, right. You can teleport to me here. I like to pick up the stuff, but that arcane is there. Just trying to get a feel for this build so I don't, you know, suck, which I do a little bit. It's all good. So if you've been tuning in all week, Diva's been playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Fantastic game. I started playing it and then life got busy and weird. And so he picked it back up finally. He is just... You're loving it, right, hun? Yeah. It is definitely characterized as a... Well, I mean, it's created... Who created it? Yeah, the same developers of Dark Souls also produced this game, so... It actually... I'm fairly certain, you can correct my knowledge if you want to, that it won Game of the Year last year, right? 2019? Right, because they were, what? Ugh. Oh, really? I know some people, well, I know some people who are hardcore Smash Brothers, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate players, and they were sad that it didn't win. Why, though? Right, okay. No, that's fair. There are. I mean, like, look at Tekken 7, how well that game has done throughout its life. Because the fighting game community is very strong and very passionate about about their community itself, but also just passionate about gaming, passionate about helping people. Okay, back to
I need to
town.
go back.
Some tea. So, Steve and I went grocery shopping this week. And by we went, I mean he sat in the car and helped me with excuse me, helped me with getting bags into the car, but I went into the grocery store because we both felt that we should mitigate risk and not both of us go into a store when it wasn't really necessary. But it's weird because it's like something that I know he doesn't enjoy doing at all, but he does because it's something we do together, right? Yes, that would be a correct assessment. And so I don't need anything here. Oh, look, I got Tal Rasha's Unwavering Glare. Great. No, 0. Anyway, so we went grocery shopping. Diva stayed in the car. I was on the front line, and I'm going to tell you, I say that I'm surprised, but I'm not. Not now, not anymore. Not anymore that people just aren't practicing social distancing when they're out. They're not. I saw one shopper who brought her 2 teenage daughters. Like, what are you doing? This isn't like, let's go to the grocery store. Let's get out of the house and mill about. No. And, now I think Governor DeWine, I don't know if he has or is going to issue whatever. So stores now have to limit the number of people allowed in at a time, so that mitigates how many people are in a store shopping at one time. Because where the 3 places I went grocery shopping, and I say 3 because that's just the way I grocery shop, because I have special dietary needs and I'm cheap, so I buy what I can at one grocery store, then I go to the grocery store that carries my special weird dietary stuff, we buy that, and it's just, all the while, trying to mitigate contact. I was very hyper aware while I was shopping to shop with my eyes and not shop with my hands. Like I thought that was, and if I picked something up, that's what I got. I wasn't trying to like when you're shopping for produce, you're like touching all the things, trying to find the right whatever. And then when we got home, we brought groceries into the basement and then sorted them, and produce went upstairs to be washed and decontaminated. And then non-perishable items were in quarantine in the garage for 2 days. And then refrigerator stuff that we didn't really need went into the refrigerator downstairs for quarantine. Stuff went in the freezer to die. It's just, grocery shopping is weird now. But that's just how it has to be. You adapt and you move forward, right? That's all you really can do. But then, after we did the grocery sorting thing, I came up, I took all my clothes off, changed my clothes, washed up. It's just mostly because right now Diva and I are living with my parents and they're in a high risk category. So we really want to mitigate all of the contact that we can. Who are you talking to? What's going on? Oh, right on. Okay, we have a nice little, well, he already has a stockpile of Greater Rift keys. I have 5, so we can at least do some Greater Rifts. Let me know when you're... Oh, okay. What are you doing, Isabel? You okay? Isabel. Isabel. Like she had to decide to come over here. I'm like, well, I don't know. Do I want to get petted? Just want to keep doing level 60? Do we want to bump it up at all? To... Yeah. Or just want to keep doing some regular riffs? Okay. Doing regular riffs. Nice.
Prove yourself
I know.
worthy of your
No, you're gonna stay in here.
That
Oh, well that's great. Fire chain is so fun. I'm just gonna back it up a minute. No, you don't. Like, I can get it, I just need to be thinking about it. Not thinking about it. Maybe I'm thinking about this build all wrong. Any tips, whatever, you know. Backseat driving is always welcome in this situation. I think I need to reverse my order of operation here. Oh, you jerk. Things that charge. I disagree. I don't think I am. I am fairly certain I am not missing Isabel. What is she doing? Staring at you in the mirror? I don't think so. What bracers? Yeah, I'm wearing all the things I'm supposed to be wearing. I got my Lacuni Prowlers. I'm not getting my stacks of Soul Harvest because you kill everything before I get to it. I know. Thanks, husband.
the spirits grant me blessings.
Are you in the middle of something?
I need mana.
Anyway, so I guess I should stop talking and spend more time playing the game. Just trying to be interesting. What? And I died. You're also biased.
Not ready yet.
No, it's not ready. I mean, a little. I would say, absolutely. Oh, that's not what I wanted to. Don't you love it when you're just like, do 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 do? When you play one character, one build, and have your skills aligned one way, and then you switch builds, and you're like, ah. And you maybe realign. I usually, when I switch builds, I try, if I'm using similar skills or the same skills, just different runes or whatever, I try and keep them on the same buttons. Whoa! Just because that's where my brain and my fingers know they are. Do you find that that's the case? God, these frickin'...
I cannot carry more.
Oh, I gotta spend blood shards, apparently. Okay, Dust, how many blood shards am I leaving? 100.
I am returning to town.
Do you find that's the case, though? Yeah. And so sometimes I press a button, I'm like, oh, that wasn't what I wanted, because my brain is lying to me. But I feel like, am I missing a piece of armor? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Where's the... Oh, this is the rune part. I don't really need that. So right now, I'm just looking on my phone to Icy Veins, to the build. I want to make certain I'm not missing something in my armor. I've got all the right skills going on. So I am missing... No, I'm not. I have it, don't I? Okay, no, I am. I am missing a Traveler's Pledge and a Compass Rose. So I need a Compass Rose is what I need. Because I have the Traveler's Pledge, but I need a Compass Rose, and those are definitely essential things, right? Yes. Damage taken is reduced. They're definitely damage mitigation, right? And so I have the Traveler's Pledge, but as you see here, I just have Legacy of Nightmares set and then a Focus. So I am in need of a Compass Rose. Is there a kitty? No. It's my favorite. I believe I've cubed him already. Yeah, I cubed him. Don't turn it in, please. Just getting rid of stuff so I could spend blood shards with Kadala.
Let's see what happens, shall we? See you soon. Don't forget.
Oh my god, I have like 15 short
I
man's
cannot
fingers.
afford that.
Like 3 of them already. Yeah. If you're gonna have blood shards, I'll grab you. You're right here.
I am returning to
Back to town I go. La la la. La la la. Just craft this stuff down. Did roll. Do you need a Justice Lantern? I can? Oh, because it was from a... Oh, Kadala, right. So as you can see, I have 3 and 3. I have 3 short man's fingers and 3 tall man's fingers. I did, thank you.
Your skill.
Yes. Maybe. But I do that. I just kind of keep things and then I'll take time to sort them out and decide what I should keep and what I should craft or cube or blah, 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 blah. That's how I roll. Which, as you can see, sometimes to my detriment because my inventory is a little stacked up. But it's much worse on my main character. Because, like, every tab is, like, full. Every tab. So we're still doing regular rifts, or? So we're just going to keep chugging along here. We'll do some... Did we want to do a higher difficulty greater rift, or... What are your gem levels that you need to finish out?
I say 45.
Well, what are your gems now that you're leveling?
40.
Because I started to level lower level gems. My Bane of the Trapped is 45. Well, you should still be able, because it has to be what, like 10? Is it 10 or 10 levels higher to get a guarantee? So you're okay with this level, right? Okay. Party on.
Accept button.
You didn't tell me you needed cancel.
I'm gonna swap out the bracelet.
Oh, okay. Did you do that already? Can I do the rift now? Okay. Voila.
I wish you luck, hero.
Trying not to die here.
The spirits grant me blessings.
So in my quest not to die, I'm just gonna play it safe. And that's okay. Because he's gonna kill the bulk of the stuff ahead of me. Oh, it was a very short level indeed. We'll speed up there to catch up to him because you can't teleport in a greater rift. Correct? I always wish that Locust Swarm had a much longer reach when you cast it. Like What? Found the exit? I love that you can hear the pitter-patter of my... Oh, well, so much for dying. Not dying. That fireball just square caught me. Okay, I'm using the wrong button. I'm like, why am I not casting Spirit Barrage? Oh, I'm just using the wrong button. I should probably change that. What?
I strike at your heart.
I don't think so, Scooter. Where did he... Wait, on you? La, la, la.
My name is Ash. And like
Hi, Urshi. I know.
once served. When the
Leveling
champions of
gems.
ages past have proven themselves, I would attempt to improve the clarity of one of their gems.
I need a compass rose.
Sufficient quantity. I can try to
And
do
the
this
trapped
for you
enforcer,
as
Bane
well,
of the
champion.
Stricken.
Good to see.
Oh, good. That's just what you need. That's just what
I need to
everybody
go
needs.
back.
Blackthorns.
Yeah, which Dr. Bell did.
Really? What is that? The, yes, I have that. You can turn it in. Oh, good. I got a new transmog.
I grant you
My spirit goes back.
Oh, good. I got another Sacred Harvester. Right? It only took forever to get one. And like half the season. Do I have some Mantles of Channeling? What's this? Jade Harvesters. Oh, good. The Gidbin. I think I need any of these things. What'd you get? Oh, the Gidbin. Yeah. No, I know. I played Diablo 2, yo. So I'll put you here. My little hoarded stash. Yeah, I have some ancient legendary mantles of channeling, and I've already cubed it, so I don't need you. These Jade Harvester's pants are not ancient, so I don't need you either. And I don't need a gold wrap. So, what are your big plans for this Saturday, folks? We will be mowing the yard after this stream, after we eat some lunch. Super exciting. But it's nice out, so it's not awful. So pick up some dog poop, clean the mower, mow. Need to get some out of the freezer for dinner. So I woke up like at, was it like at 5? I have no idea. I woke up around 5 o'clock this morning. Did not feel good. Mostly because I imbibed a little during happy hour last night. It's totally fine. Don't do it all the time. So, once in a while, that's fine. But for whatever reason, I woke up at 5, just had a horrid headache. I blame the wine. And so I got a giant glass of water, drank up, surfed some Reddit, and there was an absolute story there, and I lost my train of thought. Right? It's a good story. Way to go. Good storyteller. It'll come back to me. Probably in the heat of battle. Another rift, or... What are the conquest? Isn't like one of them a boss? We need lots of people to do a boss mode, don't we? It just makes it, right? Because obviously we can reach Greater Lift 75 solo. That won't be a problem. So that could be the other conquest. It'd just be fun to do something different. Right? The other two are just an enormous amount of time that you're putting into those, right? 55 solo with full bonuses of 6 sets. No. More power to you if you've done that. You are stronger than I, because I just, no. I don't think I've ever done that conquest. Have you? Yeah. No. It is time consuming. So is Masters of the Universe, which is Master 8 of the following set dungeons. Just again, more power to you if you've done these conquests and succeeded. Like, bully for you. I am not trying to belittle what you did. That's amazing. It's just not me. And that's okay, right? But yeah, it'd be fun to maybe do boss mode. Anyway, back to the greater rifting. What are you doing? Oh, well, fine. Just wait for me. Now let's see if I can't die. Why do I do that? Stop it. All the time.
My spirit grows
I
vast.
don't even move those. And I do overkill. That's my favorite. Like something's almost dead. I'm gonna pop all my stuff all at once. That's the way to do it, right? Nope, that's not what I wanted, but great.
I must wait longer. I have been weaned.
Don't run into the fire. Perfect, I did it again. I need to switch those. I need to switch those two buttons because I keep mucking it up. Yeah, I got you. Got 4 stacks. Not enough. I need all the stacks. Oh man. Music just went weird. Is that 2 of them right there? Oh, right, because you're wearing the bracers. Wearing the bracers. Okay, I finally think I did that right. It's amazing. Nope, I didn't want to cast that there. Whatever. Definitely love the Spear Barrage. What a fun build. I mean, I think so. I've played all the wizards. I like Jade Harvesters. Helltooth is another favorite. What? Oh, I'm right behind you. Right behind you.
The rift
Stupid poison. Well, he's fun. Was that one of the, like, pterodactyl-y things? The boss? Okay. Well, I didn't actually see him. I just saw, like, the 3-ball flames that he flung out, and then saw his corpse. Perfect. What? I didn't die! Isabel. Did you get your thingy? So you're at 45 now? Good job. Good game on me because I didn't die. Super exciting.